Welcome guys. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so in this video let's talk about Leetcode 1720. There is a hidden integer array. So basically there is an array, right, consists of a non-negative integer, and it was encoded into other some array. So basically you have an array, hidden array, and there is a map called encode of length -1, and the encodes I is array I XOR array I plus 1. Okay. So for example, if array is 1, 0 to 1, then the encoding array will be 1, 2, 3, right? The first is basically these two, and the second is these two XOR. The third is 2, 1 XOR. Okay. So for example, so the idea is that somebody give you encoding that you need to go back to find your hidden array. Okay. So actually, I mean, all you need to know, you don't have to know what's how to implement this you only need to know how to implement this XOR, and you only need to know a property that I have not mentioned here. Is basically if you use A XOR A, you get 0. So basically the same number XOR will give you 0. Okay. So if you know this, then it's obviously that you can encode it I, right? You can XOR in you can how should I say? Okay, so you can XOR ARR array I both sides, right? So then you can get this ARI plus 1 equals ARI in XOR encoded I. So XOR in the Python is just this simple. Okay. So once you understand, you see this is this is just the recursion formula, right? So to solve is, let's start from the first. So the first one will be so you see your result will be your first element will be exactly the same as this one, right? So the first one is 1, and the second, so once you get array 0, then you can use this recursion formula and keep XOR encoded, and you get array I plus 1. So the answer started to be first, and let's say n is length encoded, then for I in range 1 n plus 1, just write down the definition. That's L is the next one, right? It's array I minus 1 XOR encoded I minus 1, and you use answer to append L, right? You answer, so your list will keep growing. Okay, and finally you return answers. So basically to solve this question, you only need this equation, right? And basically, so you only need to know a property that A XOR A will give you 0. Then you can do this. Okay, so so you see the first one, 4 is always the first, right? Since you already know the first, right? So you know first will be the will be your starting points for your array 0, and then you keep encoding the next one, and using the next one as the array. So this just using this recursion. Okay. Yeah. So this is just write down a definition, right? What's write down definition will be trivial. Okay. That's it. I will see you guys in the next video.